This is Devin Thorpe. I am a Forbes contributor and excited to have with us today for a great discussion about ending poverty, ending global poverty. I have with us today the authors of The Business Solution to Poverty, Paul Polak and Mal Warwick. Paul and Mal, thank you very much for joining me.
There always will be probably some poor people, but I think if you have a 30-year time frame, we should be able to help 80 or 90% of the current 2.7 billion $2 a day people in the world out of poverty. And so talking with small farmers who live on less than $1 a day, they said that they're poor because they don't have enough money, and to make more money from their main source of income, which is farming, they needed water control. So we looked around and found the treadle pump. Now there are between 2 and 3 million treadle pumps operating. We did it through activating the private sector. We didn't give any treadle pumps away. We did the same thing for low-cost drip irrigation and other irrigation technologies. So what we learned is that the most powerful way of getting people out of poverty is to create new markets, serving poor people as customers, as buyers and sellers.
Well, the One World Football Project was launched 3 years ago and is already operating at scale. We have more than 600,000 balls in a total of over 160 countries now. We can already establish that the impact on the villages where they're being distributed and on the children who are participating in the organized games that they make possible is really substantial. The first thing that the government can do to make it possible for poor people to lift themselves out of poverty is to ensure a stable and peaceful environment for individuals and communities. I think the second prerequisite for a permanent solution to poverty in most of the poor countries of the world is the development of civil society. In a more immediate sense, I think that business can benefit hugely from government activity, from government policy, if it facilitates the establishment of for-profit enterprises. Well, I think that the simple requirement that we regard as a prerequisite to beginning any enterprise that works with poor people is to go out to where they live and work, to sit down and speak with them at great length and in depth, and to understand the context of their lives and their needs, their aspirations, what they want out of their lives. And that is not possible unless you begin from a perspective of empathy.